When you're first building a website, shared hosting usually feels like the obvious choice. It's affordable, simple to set up, and works fine when traffic is low.
But once your site starts growing, shared hosting can quickly become a problem. Pages load slower, performance becomes unpredictable, and sometimes your site even goes offline.
That's because on shared hosting, you're sharing server resources with hundreds of other websites. If one of them suddenly uses too much power, everyone else gets affected.
That's usually when people start looking into VPS hosting and wondering if it's time to upgrade.
If you're at that point, this video will help. I'll explain what VPS hosting is, how it works, and which providers I personally recommend, with Bluehost as my top choice and Hostinger as a close second.
I've also left links in the description for the best VPS hosting alternatives in case you want to compare options.
So what exactly is VPS hosting? VPS stands for Virtual Private Server. Think of it like having your own private space inside a larger server. You're still on the same physical machine as other users, but your resources are fully separated.
That means your website gets its own processing power, memory, and storage instead of competing with other sites like you do on shared hosting.
With VPS hosting, your performance stays consistent even when traffic increases because your resources are reserved just for you.
Behind the scenes, VPS hosting uses virtualization to split one powerful server into multiple independent environments. Each one runs like its own server with its own operating system.
That's why VPS feels similar to a dedicated server, but without the high cost.
Bluehost is my first recommendation for VPS hosting, especially for people upgrading from shared hosting. It offers reliable performance, dedicated resources, and a control panel that's easy to use even if you're not a technical expert.
You get fast storage, full control over your server if you need it, and the ability to scale your resources as your site grows.
My second recommendation is Hostinger. It's a great option if you're looking for strong performance at a very competitive price, especially for smaller projects or developers who want flexibility.
Both are solid choices, but if you want the smoothest transition from shared hosting, Bluehost is the one I'd recommend starting with.
One of the biggest benefits of VPS hosting is scalability. If your traffic increases, you can upgrade your resources without rebuilding your entire setup.
Security is another big upgrade. Since your VPS is isolated, other websites on the same server can't affect your environment the way they can on shared hosting.
Most VPS plans also include additional protection and monitoring, which helps keep your site secure.
So when should you actually switch to VPS hosting? If your site is slowing down despite optimization, if you're experiencing downtime during busy periods, or if you need more control over your setup, those are clear signs.
VPS hosting does require a bit more responsibility than shared hosting, but both Bluehost and Hostinger provide tools, guides, and support to make the transition easier.
At the end of the day, VPS hosting is the natural next step if you're serious about growing your website. You get better speed, stability, and flexibility without jumping straight to an expensive dedicated server.
If you're ready to upgrade, check the links in the description. Bluehost is my top pick, Hostinger is my second choice, and I've also included links to the best alternatives so you can find what works best for you.
Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.